Alrighty, we're back. Just a slight delay. So, how's everybody doing on this fine Friday night? The weekend is here. I don't have to work this weekend. About to start a 3v3, hopefully. And of course, as usual, I'll need some god suggestions in the chat for what civvy I need to use. Or god, I guess. So it looks like I'm live. Let me make sure. Oh, not that. Okay, I just want to go to my stream. Okay, alrighty. I'm back, yes. Definitely. Awesome. And no more fast proxy. Bum, 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 bum. Did everybody disappear in my brief 1-minute hiatus? Oh, that happens, I guess. People expect the best, and when the best isn't here, they go elsewhere. Alright. Yep. I was looking at... I'm actually kind of surprised a little bit about how many people have contacted me, messaged me, or whatnot in regards to how much they enjoyed the tournament recorded game casts. It's actually, I used to just primarily play. Didn't really do a whole lot of casts, but I've kind of changed a little bit. And it's kind of becoming the point a little bit where I almost enjoy casting as much as I enjoy playing. So it's kind of like a 50-50, although recently that's kind of been more so tournament games than it has been doing recorded games than it has been actually playing. But it seems like people enjoy it. So we actually, good for you guys, we've got the finals, which are hopefully coming up soon. Let me actually take a look and see. Nope, that's the wrong place. And then we also have our TS League, which is a clan tournament that'll be starting up soon as well. So I will have some more recorded games to stream for you guys. Okay, so it looks like, unfortunately, that the tournament games are probably not, the finals probably aren't going to be played this weekend. So I might have to find different recorded games this weekend to stream for you guys if you're interested, or maybe I'll just play, or maybe take the night off or something. Okay, so we're back. All right, cool. Does anybody have any god choices? If anybody's back yet, that they want to see me play. I did have somebody maybe ask for Odin earlier, unless he wasn't being serious. So I might do Odin if Mr. Norms is still here. Okay, my smoothie is gone. Delicious smoothie. Oh, Ridu's in this game. Oh man. Might actually have to try. Or if I have him on my team, I guess I don't have to try. Oh, but yeah, hopefully RTS thing will be starting up Monday, and we'll have some tournament or clan games for those starting next weekend. Oh, my glasses are really dirty. Boy, I can't see without my glasses though. Like from here to the screen, it's blurry. Like I can barely even tell what god choice I am. Like that's the new challenge is playing without glasses. But I'll be Odin. I'll be Odin. Eat more carrots. Now, is it really true? Do carrots really help your vision? I feel like that's just like a myth. I suppose there's something in carrots that maybe is supposed to help. Do carrots actually help your eyesight? Okay, they have vitamin A, which is essential for good vision. But like theoretically, if you eat a bunch of vitamin A, it's not gonna make like you see better. I mean, my eyes suck. I don't know. Carrots give you carotene. Odin on frozen waste. This is going to be interesting. Ooh, somebody's giving me trees. I like that. That's very helpful. I'd like to get another goat or two in on this great hunt that's coming up. Okay, get my next dwarfy. Get some more goats in on this great hunt. Now that I'm playing a 3v3, it lags. By purple. It's lagging. This guy is slinging me. So this guy's giving me some resources apparently, which I wouldn't advise giving our placement. And well, even normally I wouldn't advise it. Because I'm the pocket. I also have a very poorly placed ox cart. Is there a set or anything? Oh, purple. Could take my goats. So I will have to spread them about. Boy, I'm gonna get house. Oh, okay. Well, maybe not too bad. House for... well, maybe not at all. I had just a slight bit of idle town center time.
Tilbúin. Hver þar? Já. Hver þar? Samþykkt. Veiðimaður. Tilbúin. Skipan.
What should I do? Raiding cavalry or old sarks?
Skipan? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Tilbúin? Hver þar? Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt.
Já. Samþykkt.
I feel like I should do raiding cavalry. Random resources I'm getting.
Já. Ég vil. Veiðimaður. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Veiðimaður.
This leg is kind of leggy, as most leg is. Now I'm doing what I suggest never doing, which is mine on the shallow side of the gold mine, but that's what I'm doing. Okay, so yellow's taking my hunt. Appreciate that. Like, why? Whatever. Oh, do I not have the stream live on? Right. Dang it. Well, that sucks. So this clown taking my hunt is a bit annoying. Yeah, I'll get to that after the game. So the guy used Valor on his base. Or his oracles, so he won't have Valor in his base for a bit. What is my hotkey? R? Feel like I should upgrade my... Oh, so he's up with Thay already. Oh, that's kind of quick. Ooh. He should not be right there.
Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. 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 Orðsynslag. Samþykkt.
What? It's just a pharaoh, my man.
Skipan. Já. Sækið fram. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. 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 Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Ég vil.
I do need to take a town center.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Sækið fram. Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Já. Orðsynslag.
Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Ég vil. Skipan. Orðsynslag. Skipan. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Til orðsynslag. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Fram. Rás. Tilbúin. Fram. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Hver þar? Samþykkt. Skipið. Fram. Orðsynslag. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Sækið. Orðsynslag.
Skip. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil.
Don't let me forget about my raiding cavalry.
Já. Skipan. Já. Skip. Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Orðsynslag. Skipan. Ég vil. Ég vil. Skipan. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver það?
Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Ooh.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Orðsynslag. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Fram. Skipan. Til orðsynslag. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin, ég vil.
Skipan.
Hver er þar?
Hver er það?
Skipan?
Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Oh, how about this guy goes down here, huh?
Tilbúin, ég vil. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Ég vil.
Tilbúin, samþykkt.
Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Skipan. Ég vil. Skipan. Samþykkt. Já.
What the heck?
Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Skipan. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já.
Skipan? Ég vil.
Skipan.
The random alarm in the middle of the night. The random idle units in the middle of the night.
Hver það? Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Til já. Satt.
This guy says he is dead. It appears to be a good estimation.
Skipan. Ég vil. Skipan. Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin, ég vil.
skipan samþykkt samþykkt já tilbúin já sækir orðstöðslag samþykkt já samþykkt já að ráð skipan samþykkt samþykkt ég vil tilbúin samþykkt ég vil já tilbúin já skipan ráð já samþykkt já samþykkt að ráð tilbúin tilbúin já samþykkt satt
Já, satt.
Já, ég vil.
já til orðstöðslag já til orðstöðslag samþykkt ég vil já tilbúin ég vil tilbúin ég vil samþykkt ég vil já fram skipan já tilbúin já skipan fram fram til orðstöðslag já skipan
Yeah, I'm sorry, bud, but I can't quite help you yet.
tilbúin orðstöðslag tilbúin
Já, hver það? Samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Ég vil. Satt.
já skipan já skipan sækið fram já samþykkt
Skilbú, já. Já, samþykkt. Satt. Atrás. Já, orðstöðslag. Hver það? Já. Hver það? Atrás. Hver það? Til orðstöðslag.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
tilbúin samþykkt skipan já orðstöðslag
Ég vil.
Hver það? Já. Til orðstöðslag. Já.
I guess I could have gone worse.
Skil orðstöðslag.
Kind of surprised he resigned, though. I guess he's gold starved.
Hver það? Já. Samþykkt. Já, orðstöðslag. Já, orðstöðslag.
And I'm just way behind.
tilbúin skipan
Skip samþykkt. Já, ég vil. Tilsatt. Já,
tilbúin
Though actually, the game I don't think was really too over.
hver það
But my needed to.
skip.
I guess I might as well resign. It hurt that Critical was so far behind, because then I had to come up and help him while leaving Green to 2v1 for a bit. But also hurt, and I don't know why he's doing a one town center Balder either. I don't think that's exactly beneficial for the game. I mean, the game wasn't actually. What the heck? Wasn't actually super far, like apart. The problem was, this did hurt, is that we didn't have any gold mines to spawn between me and Victoria. So the only Victoria's only gold was up here, and he was starved. So that was kind of that. Otherwise, I mean, Purple's eco is so slow. But I needed to probably get to another town center sooner, because I was at full pop for a while there with quite a bit of resources. Let me fix this so it shows I'm streaming on Voobly, though. Thank you for letting me know. You're a good man. Yes, the final is between Joe and Player. So, that will probably be, though, next week, which means I will probably not stream it until a week and a half from now for my recorded games. But yes, Joe versus Player is the final. Soon as Critical decides to resign and we start a new game, Can get a few god choices going. See what we want. So if somebody's got some preferences for the next god, put it in the chat, and I would be more than happy to oblige. Or also potential, just maybe not for tonight, but another time, if people seem to like the recorded game streams. So are there specific recorded games or tournaments that you guys would like to see, or any games in particular? Though I guess if you're suggesting a game, I guess you've probably already seen it, so that kind of makes it a little bit less of a reason to watch it. Man, it's been a long time since I've played a lot of 1v1s. My last game in Expert Staff forum on a RTS Sanctuary was August 15th. It's been a while. My first game in the Expert forum was May 2004. Hmm. This is an old game. This is my first game right here that was ever posted on Expert Staff. Is this guy still playing? Okay, he's finally out, so we should be starting a new game soon. Very soon, very soon. Bum bum bum. The chat is quiet tonight. I am putting people to sleep. Set playing with Anubis instead of Ptah. I actually do think that Anubis would be a pretty decent choice. But the one thing though is that a lot of set players rely on a shift to get the early town center. Not having Anubis kind of ruins that. Because you can typically, if you do your forward shift right away with your animals, Wadget, and maybe even Pharaoh, you can usually get maybe 2 vills, and then you also get free map control, which is pretty big, because then you get your town center without any problems, and then you can boom off of, hopefully, your free hunt that you get from your extra town center. So on land, Anubis, probably not so great, but I would feel like on water, should probably go Anubis over Ptah. And it's not like Anubis is terrible on land, just that Set kind of needs that shifting sands in order to get a lot of that early pressure. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Put in the chat, God preferences. I'll be back in like 30 seconds. Well, nobody cares. Nobody cares what god, so I will pick. So this alarm is... it's kind of annoying. Odin. No, not Odin. How about Loki? To please all of the Norse fanatics that seem to like to watch me. Can do some work with Odin. Loki, though. I don't like the Loki and Anatolia. The Loki and Anatolia can be pretty good, though. But you need water. Which typically means you need a
Skipan? Timbursveit.
competent ally that will do well on water for you. Yeah, you're right. You can use your Plague of Serpents to get that pressure as well. But so the pressure can be relieved, or can be the same if you go up with Anubis. But the problem, especially on low hunt maps, is that you really need Shadoof, whatever it is. But you're right. I guess I hadn't quite thought of that, but that's not a bad thing to do either, because the early serpents, they don't actually do much damage, but they do cause some annoyance and path block, and it is pretty good pressure. I need to get on these berries, I think.
Skipan? Fjósamaður. Timbursveit.
What are you saying about TM so much for a decent ally? I just noticed that. No, them's fighting words. You just watch. Watch this game. See what happens. I'm gonna dominate. I just need to win water. Like, if water is lost on our side, we are definitely doomed. Like, no way around it. We're doomed if we lose water. Kind of strange trash talk do we have? I probably should have made my miners a little bit sooner too. Okay, we're against Redo on our side, which does also cause some concern for me. Okay, there he is. I was gonna... Need to build my temple soon. I feel like I'm kind of scuffing this build. Problem also with facing against Hades is that killing Dox is really gonna hurt because of all the extra HP they get. Extra 400. I mean, it's 25% more hit points they have to go through. I have to build my... dock, like right here.
Já, samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit. Timbursveit.
Já, ég vil. Timbursveit. Samþykkt. Hver er það? Já, timbursveit. Skipan.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Já.
Talk about idle boats. You're right. You can do that. I actually think it is maybe a little bit of an underutilized house. Need to kill the house first.
Aðrás. Já. Skipan. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Já, skip samþykkt. Já.
Well, I'm gonna be badly housed.
Já, samþykkt.
Hold on, I'd like to give you a little more insight here, but
Hver er þar?
Skipansveit.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Já. Grjótsveit.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Fyrir það. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Atrás.
bit of a miss with his
Tilbúin.
pestilence, I feel like.
Hver er þar?
Need to get this.
Skipan. Já.
Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Já. Já. Til orustu slag.
Já.
It's actually big getting the Cyclops.
Fyrir þar.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já.
Hver er þar? Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Fyrir til orustu slag. Já. Atrás.
Skipan. Hver er þar?
Já. Satt. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Satt. Timbursveit.
Já. Til ég vil.
Hver er þar?
Já.
Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Fyrir til orustu slag. Fyrir það. Samþykkt.
Já.
Fyrir það. Samþykkt. Fyrir það. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Já. Já. Já.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Fyrir það.
Já. Skipan.
Okay, cool. Got some boats with that. Bringing that boat back really was really awesome.
Já. Já.
Skipan.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
Fyrir það.
Tilbúin. 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 Já.
Who's not paying attention to his boats, though.
Skipan. Skipan.
Til ég samþykkt. Atrás. Já. Til orustu slag. Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Fyrir það. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Grjótsveit. Timbursveit. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit.
Tilbúin.
Já. Til orustu slag.
Já.
Já. Atrás. Fyrir það.
Skipan.
Fyrir það.
Tilbúin. Skipan.
Okay, this isn't going too bad for me.
Hver þar? Skip. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Já, 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 ég vil. Já. Skip. Já, samþykkt. Til orrustuslag.
Skipan.
Já, til orrustuslag.
Tilbúin.
Hver þar? Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Hver þar? Já. Samþykkt.
Surprised he didn't do that sooner.
Skipan. Já.
Hver þar?
Tilbúin. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Skipan.
I feel like we're kind of slowly losing the water here.
Já.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Já. Skipan.
Hver þar? Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Já. Já. Skipan. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Hver þar? Samþykkt.
Ég vil. Skipan. Skipan.
Já, hver þar? Já. Samþykkt. Skip. Já, samþykkt.
Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Skip. Rás.
Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Oh, here's all my hunt.
Tilbúin. Timbursveit. Ég vil. Samþeyfimaður.
Já.
Já, hver þar? Já, ég vil. Já, til orrustuslag.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
Ég vil.
Skipan. Já.
Hver það?
This wasn't a good fight.
Hver þar? Atrás. Já. Skip. Tilbúin. Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin.
Timbursveit.
Já. Skip. Hver þar? Skipi. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Hver þar? Já. Samþykkt. Skip.
Já.
Já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Veiðimaður. Hver er það? Samveiðimaður.
Já.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Já.
Hver þar? Ég vil. Skipi.
So I could have used healing spring at like some point.
Samþykkt.
Skip. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Hver það? Tilbúin.
Já. Ég vil. Rás. Já. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Já. Hver er það? Ég vil. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Já. Skipan.
Já. Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
Já. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Til orrustuslag. Já. Ég vil. Já. Skipan. Hver er það? Samþykkt.
Where did he go with his...
Já.
This dock is not worth it.
Skip samþykkt. Satt. Hver er þar? Já, satt. Ég vil. Skipan. Hver er skip? Til orrustuslag. Já, til orrustuslag. Ég vil samþykkt.
He lost his entire army just to kill a dog.
Skip, já.
Skipan. Til orrustuslag.
Já, atrás. Hver er það? Samþykkt. Skip, já, atrás. Já, atrás. Skip, samþykkt. Satt, samþykkt. Skip, atrás. Já, tilbúið. Ég vil samþykkt. Já. Tilbúið, já.
Skipan. Tilbúin. Veiðimaður.
Já, veiðimaður.
Tilbúið, já, samþykkt. Skip, satt, til samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Skip.
Hver er það?
Tilbúið, samþykkt.
This thing just never stops.
Ég samþykkt. Skip. Til ég vil. Skip, satt, samþykkt. Samþykkt. Hver er það? Samþykkt. Atrás. Hver er samþykkt? Satt, ég vil.
This guy losing his entire army just to kill the doc really hurt.
Veiðimaður.
Tilbúin. Rótsveit.
Já, samþykkt. Ég vil. Til orrustuslag. Satt, já. Tilbúið. Hver er samþykkt? Já.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Skipan. Ég samþykkt. Samþykkt. Skip. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Sveit.
Tilbúin. Já.
Need to get on all their fish. They should really be pushing this.
Tilbúið. Tilbúið. Satt.
Tilbúin.
Hver er það? Hver er það? Sveit.
What is this?
Hver er það? Hver er það?
Hver er það? Satt. Grjótsveit.
Já. Já.
Tilbúið. Ég vil.
Já.
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Já.
Skipan. Ég vil. Veiðimaður.
Já. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Tilbúið. Já.
Criticals have Balther and I'm stuck in Housed. It's a really terrible tornado just to kill a fortress.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Til ég vil. Ég vil. Já. Satt. Til ég samþykkt. Já. Já. Satt. Ég vil.
Já. Ég vil. Skipan. Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já. Já.
Tilbúið.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Suppose I could have deleted.
Ég vil.
Where is this underworld passage? Oh.
Já. Ég vil. Já. Hver er samþykkt?
Yeah, not sure.
Tilbúin. Skipan.
Já. Ég vil. Tilbúið. Ég vil samþykkt. Já. Já.
Alright, I think it's game over. We just could not win water. I think I needed more than 2 docks.
Hver er þar?
Timbursveit, timbursveit.
Anyway. Just the fight didn't go well on land or water. By the time we won, it was too late. I mean, Purple had a town center for a long time, and we didn't have anything. But I'm not really sure why he suicided his entire army just to kill a dock. Probably not worth, but man, my eco really sucked. Again, the problem difficulty was just half of my boats were idle. I probably should have, with him winning this side, or at least medium, I should have built on both sides of the water. Victoria with the BMCs. Okay, I'm missing a few games here. What have we been so far? Oh, not a 4v4. 3v3 on Anatolia. I was Loki. Okay, that's enough for the Norse. No more Norse for the knight here. What was the second game? Oh, Frozen Ways. Hey, what's up, Ozone? Oh man, you're in the game. I'm gonna see some Ozone ownage in the game. Wow. So how's everybody doing? It's the weekend, guys. How you guys doing? Hope you're on my team, Ozone, so we can win. I got on my best grade t-shirt for you guys. What do I think of the name Norns? I really don't know what it really means. I actually, for the longest time, I think it was the last stream, I realized it was Norns and not N-O-M-S. I thought it was the Noms. And then I realized that's an R with an N, which means Norns. But I don't know what that means or why, but it's pretty awesome. But let's get another game in here. Outside of Norse, who's got a game for me? Raging again. This guy comes in. Wild accusations, my man. Innocent until proven guilty. But wow, I sucked that game. Oh, by the way, guys, so I used to have people who would come in and complain about the poop or diarrhea colored walls. So they are kind of diarrhea colored walls, but good news. My wife bought paint, and I am going to be repainting the brown walls this weekend. So tonight, later on, I will do all the taping, and I will tape up the walls. Hope I have tape, actually. I wonder if I have tape. Do I have tape? You can't tape the walls without tape. But yeah, I will tape it, and then I will paint it, and it will no longer be diarrhea-colored walls anymore. Aren't we all excited? Borrow some tape from Black Adder. No, I don't have a problem with Anubis. I think especially the using the set animals from the Pharaoh to eat food is kind of underutilized, but I mean, I think it's not a bad idea, especially if you get Necropolis to get more favor. Um, I think it would actually, now that I'm thinking about it, probably work just as well. The problem is it does take a lot of work getting all the vills to go on to the animals because you have to delete them, otherwise your vills don't automatically go to it, and that can be annoying. Especially, I've deleted my town center doing that. But could it be made so that the same applies? So, but yeah, I don't think it's a bad idea. I think it can work. Um, you just really can't lose your pharaoh. But yeah, I don't have anything against it. I think it would work all right. Um, so yeah, you Don Sigma points out that myth units automatically spawn at the most forward temple, and could that be applied to all myth units? I don't think so, but let me check. I don't think so because I think the shade spawning is a completely different mechanic. So I don't think that can be applied to the rest. It's not most forward, it goes to the most recently created temple. I don't think it's the most forward. But let me see what is in the game files about the shade spawn, and maybe there's something specifically in the tech tree that says for shades to spawn at the most recent. No. So it has to be in the actual files for the shade, so it uses a different mechanic. So I don't think it's possible. Because it's not just it's not in the tech tree, so it's not tied into a technology, and it's not in the unit statistics either, which tells me it's specifically built into the shade spawn itself, which is in a completely different file. So I don't think it's possible. But I mean, it's the same thing for temples. Well, I mean, it's not. It'll be your oldest temple is what it spawns to. So it's actually completely opposite. Shades spawn out of your newest temple, and myth units spawn out of your oldest temple. Um, but would be interesting. You're right. If you were to change it, though, I mean, if you're going to make a forward temple, you might as well just delete your original temple. The only downside of that would be if you have a relic in it, and then yeah, that would suck. But we need one more player for this 3v3. So maybe Groided Cordage can get in this game and play against me and beat me and cause me to rage. That would be awesome. Oh, so I was looking at my dominance of the expert staff on RTS Sanctuary, and my very first game in the expert staff was back in May 1st, 2004. I just downloaded it. Maybe while we wait, I can like launch up this recorded game and see what happened. Actually, I think I remember kind of what happened. Yes, nostalgia is huge. I mean, that's half the reason why I play this game anyway, is that it reminds me of all the good old days. We can also go on the TOL Clan forums and maybe find Magic's very first post on the forum here. Wow, that's very loud in my ears. Since Magic started his career as a clanmate of mine back in the olden days. Oh, we're starting a game. We have a request for set, so set it shall be. Did I win? I don't think I did win that game. I think it was one of those games where I should have, but I sucked it up. We have those games from time to time. I feel like I have a lot of those games nowadays as opposed to a long time ago. So here's an old story about Mr. Magic, is that he started off in TOAO. And then, out of the blue, he left. Like, he was talking, you know, because I actually played with him quite a bit, and he was a complete, utter noob. And played Aranos, the Sigma put, and he was terrible. And he played some RTS League games. And he sucked, but he was... Back in the day, other than me and Raifeng, the rest of my teammates in my clan were awful. So he was probably actually the third best, even though he was bad. And then in the middle of RTS League seasons, he quit TOAO and started his own clan. And coincidentally, the very next season, TOAO played Magic's new clan, and they were talking mad crap about how they were gonna just clean our clocks. And when it came for game time, we absolutely dominated them, 2-0 sweep. And immediately following the games, his clan folded, and that was the end of his clan. Like, loss, clan done. They were all raging at each other because they lost to us, and that was the end of the clan. And that was very, I don't know, I took great enjoyment in that back in the day. It was well, I can't really do the Anubis strat on this, but I'll just do typical. I'll go Anubis anyway. The name of the clan. Hold on. That wasn't the name of the clan. Hold on. Oh, I'm set. Give me a second to think. Why can't I remember it? I'm remembering all these other clans that are the wrong ones. Man, this is frustrating. What will we pause for? What was the name of that clan? I've got the recorded games, but I'd like to play bad so Ozone loses. You guys don't. Well, you guys are watching to watch some magic, not magic, but you want to watch me invoke magic upon the game, and I will do that. Actually, most of the water I drink is from an artesian well, so it's not a whole lot of tap water. I don't know why he is... Oops, that was a long walk for that dumb villager. Don't know why Ozone is scouting with his pharaoh. This thing keeps going off. My build sucks. I'm really annoyed that I can't think of that name of Magic's clan. It was really stupid, that's why I can't remember it. Hey, what's up, Blossom? I think I just lost my priest. I sure did. You gonna be on long? I might get on the fort later, but I'm not sure how late. Oh man, it's been moist for hours already. Look at this guy wandering past all these chicken. My brother has some chickens. 4 eggs, of course. Not actually. It's actually a lot of work and to raise chickens to eat them. Most people will do it for just the eggs, but yeah, my brother does that. No, not really. There are some foxes, but you gotta. I mean, you have to get the gotta get the fencing in around it. Does he fillet the chickens? I'm not sure. This is a very late advance. You actually will have to remind me what fillet means for the chickens. Hell, Fox. Hey, Fox beat me in the last tournament. The spring tournament, so actually this tournament, that's still not quite done. Bok bok boom. Yeah, I got a few subs these days. I got 9, I think. Like 9 subs. You know what? No auto queue. Makes me lazy. Oh, jeez. Housed. I really don't need my hyenas. No, because Twitch takes half of it.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Gary. 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 Into
This is
you.
a good fight for me.
Into you. Into you. En wedge. Gary.
I'll pick off this boat as well.
En wedge.
Alejandro doesn't seem to be paying a whole lot of attention.
En wedge. Gary. En wedge. Gary.
Into you. UER.
Yes, Eggy ships have a bonus. How would I not know that?
En wedge. Gary.
Run this one away. Ha! Look at all these. Look at him chasing after the wrong boat. Ah, suckers.
Into you.
I don't know if they gain money off of Twitch Prime. I'm not sure. No, Eggy's ships don't have a bonus against dogs.
Gary.
That is a myth.
Into you. Gary. En wedge. Into you.
That is not correct.
Into you. Gary. Into you.
There.
En wedge. En wedge.
Okay.
En wedge. Gary. En wedge.
Yeah, I see that, Ozone. No, that's not true. I don't know who told you that bad information.
Gary.
Fight, Ozone. Fight.
Into you. Gary. Into you. Gary. Gary.
Ha! Look at them all shooting in the wrong boat.
Up. Up.
Image erect. UER.
Into you. En wedge. Into you. En wedge. Gary. En wedge. Gary. Into you. Into you.
Oh yeah, did it again.
Gary. Gary. Into you. En wedge. En wedge.
And again.
Gary. Gary. En wedge. Gary. En wedge. En wedge. En wedge. Into you. Gary.
Ozone?
Into you. Gary. Gary. Gary.
No, you're right. I could have done that, but
Into you.
I didn't want to waste vision and serpents just to.
Into you. Into you. En wedge. Gary.
Oops.
Gary. Into you. En wedge.
UER.
Just to do a harass, I don't think that's worth it.
Gary. En wedge. En wedge. Into you. Into you. En wedge. Into you. Into you. Gary.
I think blue is kind of getting rolled over there.
En wedge. Gary. En wedge. En wedge. Into you. Into you. Into you. En wedge. Into you. En wedge. Into you.
UER.
Antio UAE.
Gary. Gary. Into you. En wedge. Gary. 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 Into you. Into you. Gary. Gary. En wedge.
Ah!
Twig. Tayo.
Gary. En wedge. Into you. En wedge.
Image erect.
Gary. Into you. Garrick. Garrick. Garrick.
Very bad time to run out of my gold mine.
You are air.
Into you. Into you. Wedge.
Alejandro is skipper.
Wedge. Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Garrick. Wedge. Wedge. Garrick. Wedge. Garrick.
Direi. Erifir.
Wedge. Into you. Garrick. Garrick.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, look at all those boats that are not shooting at all.
Garrick.
I just need to fight underneath my dock.
Wedge.
Finito. You refer.
Wedge. Garrick.
Might not be worth it to continue this fight on water.
Wedge. Garrick. Wedge. Into you. Garrick.
Finito. You are air.
Garrick. Into you. Garrick.
He's attacking this one. Oh,
Wedge.
guessed wrong.
Garrick. Wedge. Garrick.
Okay, yellow is not really paying a lot of attention.
Finito. Where are you?
In a direct.
Like he chased those boats all the way back to there.
Into you. Into you. Into you. Into you. Garrick. Into you. Into you. Into you. Wedge. Garrick.
In wedge.
Into you. Garrick.
I feel like I should attack yellow's water now.
Wedge. Into you.
Into you. In wedge.
Great are you? I air.
Antio.
Into you. Into you. Garrick.
Yeah, definitely should come down here since he's getting pressured on water as well, or on land as well.
Finito. I air. No.
Into you.
Into you. Into you. Garrick. Wedge. Wedge. Garrick. Into you. Garrick. Garrick. Into you.
They went really heavy on
Where are you?
In wedge. UAV.
on water.
Into you.
In which? Finito. Tayo.
Into you.
In which?
I got Necropolis. I see the problem is though I have to send my pharaoh forward.
Finito. Air.
Wedge.
In which?
Antio. Tayo. UAE. Antio.
Finito. In which?
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't up. See? This is the problem with playing with the minimized user interface. Is that you can't see your age up bar. That sucks too. Blue needs to be pushing though. Okay, that sucks. Okay, that's a waste of flaming weapons. I'm severely... It's not a ringtone, it's a stupid alarm. Oh, come on, I want this tech. Oh, Critical's actually been playing pretty good tonight.
UIR.
Into
Twig. UIR.
NTU.
I don't know why I made those fishing bones. Run, you dumb pharaoh. Really don't want to lose my vills here as I start losing them. Got a follow in the chat. Welcome. Where's my temple? So I have all this favor and I can't even use it all. Ooh. Actually, these all need to come forward.
NTU.
It's not a lot of units used to. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, you come down here too. Oh, I have 7 pharaoh priests in here. Yeah. Don't know why. Still. Who's left? Victoria is. Yes. Oh, you're right. I didn't get that siege tech, did I? That's a really good siege tech. Well, you can't just straight go up 3 town center. You have to wait until like mid water. But the reason we could afford to do the seed or the TC grab was because we got such a big advantage on water at first. So because we got the big advantage of water, then when they're overproducing to retake the water, we can grab a bunch of town centers. So that's why that worked out the way it did. But yeah, after these, once the reg and the fire giants go away, then that's kind of it. And wow, yeah, I don't think much was going on up here. Yeah, I had a few idols here. They must have just gotten idle. Yeah, but if they stop production at the point where we are ahead, then we continue to push through on water. But there is a very fine balance. They definitely went way too heavy on water. And blue, for some reason, wasn't doing enough push on land either. Like, you needed to keep up on critical. Like, do a raid back on their gold mine and stuff. But yeah, they went too hard on water, that's for sure. No, I always like the Mr. Javier Dare. I always like Necropolis. I think it's a really good tech. The problem is I think I probably wasted a bunch of favor. Boy, I got this all messed up. Yeah, we were just too fast for them. Okay, we can get another few games in here, I think. But I mean, yeah, sure, they could have played better. We could have played better too. No, it's not 10%. It's a lot faster. I think, what is it, 25 or 30%? I think 30% on the patch. 10% it's useless. It never even pays for itself until like 15 minutes. Yeah, they won water, but they won it too slowly, and they didn't get... Also, I'm still looking at the post game. Ozone gets a rare win, so he has to stay in the post game and listen to the victory music. Now at 30%, it's good. Not crazy good. Because, I mean, if you take in the mass into it, the 30%, by the time, it's still a couple minutes for it to pay for itself. I did a ton of math on it back in the day. I don't know where it went. I'm not sure where exactly all the math was, but 30% is it's good. I wouldn't say it's too strong, but it's definitely good. When you look at the kit as a whole, though, I mean, Anubis definitely has a pretty good kit right now, to the point where something could probably be tacked down a little bit. So maybe it could go down like 25%, but 20% isn't good enough. It's terrible at 20%. Still, it just takes so long to pay for itself. I mean, sure. So people like to say things like this, like, well, because that gives 30%, well, this needs to give 30% too. But you're also, you can't do that across civs, across gods. That kind of comparison doesn't work at all because they're completely different, and favor gather is completely different. Egyptian has a fixed favor gather rate where you can't get any more. And really, even the fourth and fifth monuments are just so expensive that outside of raw, they typically really aren't worth it. But when you think about the tech at 30%, essentially you get, say you make 3 monuments, you're basically almost getting a fourth. I mean, when you think of it that, I don't think it's super overpowered. All you're getting is one more monument with 3. And when you're thinking about the rate, I'd have to look. So the first monument gets you where is the 0.097 of second? So 0.097 times 60, so 5 favor, it's almost 6. So you could theorize that with 3 monuments you're getting an extra 5 favor a minute, which is pretty good, but you're also spending 5 favor to get it, along with almost 200 gold. But I mean, it's a good tech, but I don't think it's overpowered. But when you look at Anubis as a whole, he does have a pretty good kit. And Anubites are pretty good. With all the changes, you could probably make like maybe there's a few different ways to do it, but you could make it maybe slightly less at like 25%, or make the Anubite tech, because that also got buffed slightly to have cheaper cost. You could almost return that favor cost back to what it was. So Avengers, I mean, I don't know why you're saying that Eggy myth units are better. I think that's kind of an inaccurate, very vague statement that kind of overgeneralizes. I mean, the Phoenix is okay, but just isn't that great. Avengers are pretty decent. The problem is, in order for them to get your efficiency out of them, they have to go obviously melee, which means they typically don't last very long. I mean, they're more so just like fancy raiders. Mummies are good. They're a little bit gentle, though. But I mean, they're also ranged. But if you take care, but yeah, I don't think it's overpowered. It's good. But you're looking at the kit as a whole. Like when you just to compare, well, Aphrodite's Divine Apples gives this, but this technology gives that. You're also Aphrodite is a very good kit as well. In fact, Divine Apples or whatever it is isn't even the best technology. The one that makes villagers build faster is the best technology. That one is really, really good. I don't think it gets the love that it should, but it's a very good technology. And the Lion also solid unit. And then what else do you get? Curse is kind of, it's okay. But no, Divine Blood isn't overrated. It's a really good technology. Very, very good. Let's see. Did I get this save game? Okay. Alrighty, so we will go to, while we wait. Is there a topic that has all the changes? Yes, there is. Let me get that linked for you real quick. Oh, we do need one more player in the in our game to go. So the total thing is here. Vault of Erebus, as it is now, I think is pretty good. Again, I did a ton of math for it. I would have increased it slightly higher, but that was also along with quite a few Hades buffs that we were a little bit careful about, where we didn't want to buff too much then, but because we were almost going to put Hades archers to 10% faster, but we went with 5 because, especially when you're talking about a unit archers that kite, you give them a lot of speed, and now you're treading on some very dangerous land here. Here's my very first recorded game on RTS Sanctuary back in May. Oh, how would I get on the camera thing here? Need one more player. When you send a villain to build a wall, you take wood. It's a bug. Walling. It's weird how walling works. Walling is a... I think I got the overlay off, don't I? Yeah. Walling is a always works as a shift normally for some reason. So like say you task your villager to here to build, like if I'm the villager and I task him to the wood and then build a wall, he's going to cut the wood first. And he will chop that tree until it's all the way gone. So that's why typically it's because of a misclick where you're coming down here to wall and you click on a tree and then you wall. Because wall acts as a shift click command for some reason, your villager will stay on the wood. But okay, so this is, what are we at here? Just waiting for a game to get started, but in the meantime we're looking at, this is Ra versus Isis, back in the olden days, where really value the empowerment here. Oh, good stuff, keeping the game alive. Yes, thank you. I'm not the only one, but the Pez dispenser, yes. It is good to keep the game alive. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly why they made it that way. Man, when you look at the old maps, it's okay, so I think, Radia, you need to educate yourself a little more. The Centaur nerf did not change for against Atlanteans. Centaurs have their same attack versus Atlantean citizens as they always did. So maybe read the patch and pay attention a little more, because I'm assuming you're Lunatic Kingdom and you spread a lot of bad information that's just wrong. I like how far away he's making his mining camp here. See, this is the best players back in the day. Me and Champ more so. He was pretty good. Me and Champ were pretty even. But I like this mining camp. Like, let's make automatic villager walking here. We need another player in this game. Like, Sigma, how much you get in here? +1 in game 22 for endless fun. Okay, this is boring. We'll fast forward. Double health without need for upgrade. You know what sucks though about centaurs is that Poseidon doesn't get to make him because of the favor cost is just so high. And that's kind of sucks. Am I upping or not? Oh, we have a player. But yeah, this is really awesome here. Oh, we aren't even going to get to finish watching this game. The meta on Meta hasn't actually changed in years. Like for Egyptian, it's always been the same. Doc spam, kind of defensively fight and then get town centers. It's like that's like one of the constants in Age of Mythology was how to play on Medit. Well, the base centaurs, yeah, you need to get the upgrade. And you're right, Poseidon can't afford the upgrade, but so theoretically, if you wanted to, you could upgrade their speed to like base speed to like 5.1 and do it that way, which would help, but is it really needed? I'm not really sure. I mean, the problem is when you try to make all the gods like each other. So because Zeus makes centaurs, should Poseidon be able to make centaurs? And now they're both making centaurs, and it's now this just equalizing gods as opposed to actually working on their uniqueness. God preference. If anybody wants it, throw it in. What god do you guys want me to be? You know, I realized right before I was streaming, I used the bathroom. I had my shorts and my boxers on backwards. It was a moment of realization for me. Crazy Kid wants Thor. Though, yeah, we'll do Thor. I said I wasn't going to do any more Norse earlier, but we'll do Thor. I already did Poseidon, game 1. It was, so far it's been Poseidon, Odin, Loki, Set. But their fun was Poseidon's son. It was given to Zeus instead. Mista isn't involved in the patch end anymore, even though he still makes posts. Again, I'm not sure where you get this information from, but spreading bad information is still bad information. Sometimes I think you just talk out of your butthole. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Thor. My Norse sucks. At least with Loki, you can just make one unit and be okay. And it's Midgard. Oh, my water and Thor. You're just very biased, is your problem. Greek are in a great spot. You look at the patch, and you can see that Zeus had some... Zeus got hit, but the Greeks are in good shape. Zeus before was... Zeus and Set and Isis were... Well, how we're waiting for this guy. I guess he doesn't like Midgard, so I think he disconnected. But no, Norse are fine. It's just... yeah. I guess Midgard wasn't for him. And what you also have to realize is that he didn't even disconnect either. That was totally on purpose. Because he didn't even disconnect. He definitely all that for when he saw the map. That's funny. No shame. When you look at quantity of nerfs, you need to look at the actual severity of it. Like, the nerf to, for example, Forge of Olympus isn't exactly a nerf. It was done to make it a little more approachable to non-Zeus. So the effect is slightly less, but it's also a lot cheaper. And so it's kind of a, you know, you take here and you give there, something like that. What are we waiting for here? We might have some lag issues. I'd really love to play a game again. Can't get in. Move the lure feature over to Voobly and the problem is solved. So I don't know why you think the Centaur nerf, it shouldn't make you cry. Centaurs, as they were absolute monsters and completely ruined certain matchups. Without that Centaur nerf, I mean, even it's still hard. Like Poseidon and Hades, no chance. It helped a little bit, but your posts are very sensational, and your opinions are as well. It's like this little thing happened, and it's the end of the world. Voobly Centaurs heal enemy villagers when they attack. But one thing I've noticed is that when people are set in their ways, trying to logically reason with them is pointless. So I appreciate your commentary, but we will move on and not waste our time. Okay, so we are on Anatolia. I am Norse. It's just a bug with pathing. It's the special is slightly bugged. It could do that in EE too, because sometimes they will move. I don't know how to do it. I've not ever been able to replicate it, but you can actually get your centaur to move during the special. I'm sure there's a way to like replicate it, and usually it just happens like rarely. Fork Boy is a trainable unit. How about the hippo? That was the back in the day when I remember doing that in single player. I might be able to get this boar close enough to my town center to eat it without the need of an ox cart. Nope, not quite. Yeah, I don't know a build here, so actually, when you talk about Ron 1v1 is in a pretty good spot. My TC was only idle for a little bit. The problem with Ra and Egyptian in general is the team trading bonus. It shouldn't exist, because your caravans are already more efficient in team games because of this larger map size, and then they're also safer because of the larger map size. I don't know why it has the team bonus. Why don't I remove it is because I'll tell you a secret. I'm not the only person on the patch team. I know it's a difficult concept to consider, but I'm not the only person on the patch team. I also have idle town center time a lot.
Já, samþykkt.
How's my dwarfies doing? You seem to think that everyone in the world is in agreement, that just because you feel like your opinion is correct, people should all agree with you, and just because something seems like a good idea to you doesn't mean it's a good idea to everybody else. I mean, I think it's clear that yes, the team trade bonus should be removed. But what is clear to me or you is not necessarily clear to other people. Such is the way of life.
Hver það?
It looks like I'm solo on water here.
Grjótsveit. Samþykkt. Timbursveit. Já, já.
I needed that whole sark to build my houses.
Já, satt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Nakamura isn't on the patch team.
Hver það?
He hasn't been involved in quite a long time.
Já. Já. Hver það? Tilbúin. Já.
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Tilbúin? Já, ég vil. Timbursveit.
I don't have enough woodvilles.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Já. Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Tilbúin.
Skipan. Já.
Yeah, I'm getting on the double side too, which really is gonna suck. Not 520, 512. Who am I up against? Okay, I am against an Egyptian.
Já.
To take both count? No, there's double on my side. Where did that Vil go?
Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan. Skipan.
This is quite the dock spam here.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Oh, come on. Just to cause some idle time.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin. Já, satt.
Já.
Satt.
Já. Já. Tilbúin.
Skipan. Já.
Já. Já. Já. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Skipan.
Satt. Ég vil. Já, satt.
Yeah, I probably should have gotten the fishing upgrade.
Skipan.
In fact, let me get it right now.
Skipan.
They just need to go and like actually attack on water.
Tilbúin. Já. Já. Tilbúin. Já.
But right now they are really doing a great job of being incompetent with their boats here.
Já. Já. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Hver er það?
Já. Tilbúin. Skipan. Skipan. Tilbúin. Skipan. Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Já.
Já.
Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Já. Tilbúin.
Já.
Já. Tilbúin. Skipan.
Já. Tilbúin. Já.
Skipan.
Já.
Já. Já. Já.
I don't think this is worth fighting all this.
Skipan.
Oh wow, look at this.
Veiðimaður. 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 Hver er það? Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Já.
Skipan.
Hver er það? Tilbúin. Hver er það?
Hver er það? Hver er það? Satt.
Skipan.
Okay, so yellow's going on land, and
Hver er þar?
Já. Ég vil. Ég vil.
Skipan.
need to get town centers or something.
Hver er þar? Veiðimaður.
Já. Já.
Sorry, what's going on in chat? Yeah, I've made probably a few too many boats.
Skipan. Já. Já. Hver er það? Skipan. Skipan. Samþykkt.
Oh, I never got hunting dogs. I'm stupid. Yeah, who told me to get the fishing upgrade?
Satt.
No, I got it.
Já.
I already got it.
Satt. Satt. Veiðimaður.
Já. Skipan. Veiðimaður. Já.
Skipan.
Já.
Rusher, I can get the next one too.
Tilbúin.
Já.
Hver er það? Tilbúin.
Need to watch that town center.
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Too late.
Skipan. Samþykkt. Skipan. Satt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
What do I do here? Yellow is not doing anything. He went undermine. I may think you may think I'm annoying because I whine a lot. That is usually the kind of main reason to think someone is annoying.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúin. Já. Samþykkt. Já.
Já. Veiðimaður.
Skipan. Veiðimaður.
Já.
Hver er þar? Samþykkt. Timbursveit. Ég vil. Skipan.
Hver er
Timbursveit.
samþykkt?
Hver er það? Skipan. Já. Ég
Hver er
vil.
það? Hver er það? Skipan.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Ég vil. Já. Satt. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Hver er það?
Veiðimaður.
Radia is Lunatic Kingdom.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég vil.
Já. Samþykkt. Satt. Til samþykkt. Samþykkt.
I mean, it's pretty clear. Nobody has to bust you, man.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Well, who else? I mean, he's just either he's Radia or he's somebody who says the exact same things as Radia, which, for all intents and purposes, he might as well just be Radia.
Skipan.
Look at this bird I can't even get at.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Not sure what yellow is doing.
Skipan. Já, samþykkt. Skipan. Skipan. Ég vil. Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já, ég vil.
Okay.
Samþykkt. Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Here, I'm gonna shoot the bird towards my town center.
Sækið fram. Já, samþykkt. Já. Ég vil.
Já, já, samþykkt.
Já, hver er það? Samþykkt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Oh, we're against triple Norse.
Hver er það? Ég samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Já, ég vil. Ég vil. Satt.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Skipan.
Skipan? Ég vil. Samþykkt.
Já, já.
Yeah, sometimes you careful with Osiris. You can live a long time. It's like no point of attacking that. Oh, he moved his bird away.
Já, satt.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Skipan. Já, ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Ég vil. Til orðsturslag. Tilbúin. Já, skikið fram.
He's got crenellations too. This is not worth it.
Tilbúin. Samþykkt.
Hver er það? Ég vil. Já, samþykkt. Já, ég vil. Satt. Samþykkt.
Skipan. Já, samþykkt. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Til samþykkt.
I don't know. I feel like I almost will have to get Olsarks.
Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já, ég vil. Já, tilbúin. Já, ég vil. Tilbúin. Já,
And hit this gold mine.
orðsturslag. Orðsturslag. Skipan.
Alright. And you can't really have that many villagers mining from the same gold mine anyway. He has all of this built right here.
Tilbúin. Tilbúin. Já, ég vil. Skipan. Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
Já, ég vil.
Já, samþykkt.
Ég vil.
He just needs to attack.
Já, timbursveit.
Til ég já. Til satt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skipan. Tilbúin. Orðsturslag. Samþykkt. Samþykkt.
I'm just trying to delay. That's all my value is right now.
Satt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Til já. Satt. Ég vil.
Skipan?
Tilbúin. Satt. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Til hver er það? Rás. Já. Já.
Tilbúin, samþykkt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Skipan. Orðsturslag.
Hver er það? Skip til orðsturslag.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Ég vil.
Skipan.
Tilbúin. Sækið fram. Sækið fram til orðsturslag.
Skipan. Ég vil. Til orðsturslag. Hver er það?
Tilbúin. Tilbúin.
Tilbúin.
Tilbúin, já, saman.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Já.
Hver er það?
Ég vil.
Did I age up? What am I gonna hit up?
Skipan? Timbursveit.
Skipan. Já, samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já.
Skip já. Ég vil. Satt. Til já. Ég vil.
Tilbúin, já, vil, já,
Skipan. Ég vil.
já, ég vil, já, já, ég vil.
Hver er það?
Ég vil,
Já,
já, samþykkt,
já, satt.
tilbúin, já,
Samþykkt.
Yes, it's a 3v3. I don't think I need Reg.
Skip. Já, tilslag.
Hver er það? Samþykkt.
Hver er það? Ég vil.
tilbúin, samþykkt, skip, tilbúin. Já,
Yes, the you get a diminishing return as you have more villagers gathering.
Samþykkt. Tilbúin. Já.
I guess since I'm not going up with Reg, I need to upgrade my vills.
tilbúin, samþykkt,
Skipan. Hver er það? Satt.
Skipan? Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Samþykkt. Hver er það? Samþykkt. Ég vil. Árás.
skipið, fram. Tilbúin, sækja, framhaldsslag. Skipan, já, 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 ég vil.
Hver er það? Samþykkt. Sveit.
Skipan? Skipan? Tilbúin.
Tilbúin, tilbúin, vil.
Já, árás.
Skip. Já, já, samþykkt, já, framhaldsslag.
Já, árás.
Skip, framhaldsslag. Já, skip, fram, skip, já, samþykkt, skip, fram.
Really peculiar.
Tilbúin. Hver er það? Samþykkt. Ég vil.
Yeah, blue, you're right. He's like, if he would have just gone up to Mythic, I don't think I would be in a very good spot.
Hver er það?
Skipan,
Ooh.
skipan,
Árás.
Tilbúin. Sveit. Skipan. Skipan.
You know, this game is actually going better than I thought it would. My vills are still on the towers. Need to kill the vills though. What's with all the siege towers? This is a ton of siege towers.
Hver er það? Timbursveit. Samþykkt.
Oh, come on. Give me... There we go.
Hver er það?
I feel like I need to regroup a little bit here. Okay. Good timing to regroup, actually.
Tilbúin.
Ah, that's why.
Hver er það?
Come on. Give me a...
Hver er það?
Ég vil. Tilbúin.
Skipan?
Tilbúin. Hver er það? Tilbúin. Grjótsveit. Hver er það? Tilbúin.
That's not ozone. I like the use of the Mythic Age Sphinx, though.
Hver er það? Timbursveit.
Look what's going on up here. I don't know why Victoria didn't just go mythic. Yeah, I guess you're right. Probably doesn't have trade right now. Much internet speed do you need? Not much, really. That's fine. I mean, this game was built for like 56.6K, so he should be good. Yeah, that's enough. Now, is Victoria actually a girl or just a person with a girl's name? Like, I could go on here and be like, big boobed Tessa, and that doesn't mean I am Tessa or have big boobs, so that actually is true. Yeah, Victoria should just not push heroic and go mythic. And then just push with walls, just wall. I mean, the towers were great. Towers and then catapult. Am I? No, big boob Tessa. Like, look at Victoria's eco, like huge, but just the 25-minute mythic. That should be like a 15-minute mythic. Purple, I don't know what purple was doing on the other side, but purple rolled over people. See, that's why I said Tessa, because if you're thinking of a girl with big boobs, you know her name is Tessa. Like, it's a world, like, that's why I didn't name my daughter Tessa, because I didn't want people liking her just because she's going to end up being well endowed when she grew up. But you know, every single girl named Tessa is walking around with big old honkers bouncing around. Yeah, I guess so. She can blame me then. You're right. You can always get it for more. I could get plastic surgery and get big breastises. Which god this time? What do we want? I just did a Thor. Went pretty well actually. I lost water and still did okay. Maybe my wife's name is Tessa. Yes, 0 raids, but I know. I did a raid. You saw that raid on the quadruple mining camped gold mine. Go Shenong. Poseidon Centaur Hippicon raids. Hey, what one raid was all I needed. Should I do Poseidon and show Pegasus how to play? No, Ra in team games is too easy because of that ridiculous trade. Well, team game Ra, there's a couple reasons why he's too strong. It's A, the team trade bonus, but also B is the larger map, because Ra's weakness is the early pressure on second gold. That the larger map means that there is no early pressure on second gold. So, yeah. So team game in and of itself, just the larger map makes Ra better, and then the larger trade route. Japheth, 1488. Okay. Alright, Poseidon. Ooh, Loki, Zeus, Ra, Poseidon. Of course it's Medit. Ra is not weaker in team game. Ra is much better in team game. 1v1 Ra is actually at a pretty good spot right now with the recent nerfs. Is there a limit? Like, I can't even really raid with this. Oh, okay, yeah, you mean like that. Okay. I see. Yes. Scout with a scout, please. Which god of the other team? No, I don't think there's a limit on militia. Zeus, Loki is them. Poseidon, Ra, Loki is us. So Zeus, Loki. Worried about our chances. No, you need to use it. On modern maps, you use it right away, so you don't have to make a granary. So you use it right away. And even on land maps, you should use it right away too. I should have built my storehouse down here so this guy doesn't have to walk all the way up there. See, look. No, the lure works great. It's actually a bit of an underrated god power. Doesn't spawn animals, it attracts them. Sorry if I misquoted. The lure isn't really RNG. I mean, a little bit. but not too much.
Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Because it has a maximum amount of range that it can lure from and a minimum amount. God power spells. The reason it can't draw from the entire base is back from original AOM, when everything was classical fight. And if your lure was to lure like the enemies starting like Rhino, for example, on Savannah, and it was a 1 Rhino Savannah, then that was an instant win. So that's, I'm sure, why they designed the lure the way it was, so that it can't take your enemy's starting hunt. Because you have to remember where this game came from, which was obviously AOM. And so most of the stuff was based on AOM. And it really wasn't changed. Most of the stuff wasn't changed when Titans came out. They just kind of went. I mean, they had actually quite a bit of balance changes, but as far as like changing the entire game, obviously they didn't. It was pretty much the same thing. Yeah, you put it in the middle, and then you will more likely get the enemy hunt, though you might also lure your own as well. Okay, I'm Greek.
Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμη.
Έτοιμος.
What I
Προσταγμένος. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος.
he chased it all the way across the map. Look at this idiot coming down to the wrong side of the wood here. Where's my hippocampus?
Μάλιστα. Έτοιμος. Ναι. Μεταλλεύς. Λέγε.
Alright. Sometimes that happens. I don't want to play on Metit anyway. I actually have a little out-of-sync button built directly into my computer. Can you believe this, actually? My keyboard has a power button on it that will turn the computer off. Like, in what situation, like, would you ever, like, need that? Like, of all things, a shortcut. Why power? Really, that really kind of boggles me. Like, my keyboard really does suck. I should get a newer keyboard. That Tessa. Fishing ships need a frame. I guess so, yeah. Because you can't get down there fast enough, so... Yeah. Oh. Dang, I don't know why the computer just turned off. You saw I didn't touch the mouse. I don't know. It just happened. And don't mind the fact that I'm fully erect. I was thinking of you. Go back to sleep. Thank you. We really restoring the sync? I guess we are. We are restoring the out of sync. Oh, Ozone says 1 minute. No, the whole lobby did on that out of sync. Yo, Blossom, how late you up tonight? Try Poseidon again. Oh, I forgot I have to take the Cubs flag down because the Cubs lost. Oh, let's see. What was I thinking here? Okay, let's go. Sometimes I forget there's a webcam and I started scratching myself in places like I'm doing now, but I'm hoping I don't think it goes quite down low enough. Don't worry, it was outside the shorts, not inside. Still itchy though. The curse of being well endowed. What can I say? Alright, well, time to play with this built-in micro tool here. See if I can separate every unit before they move again. Okay, let's go, Ozone. You're 2 hours later than planned already. Because I might end up playing AOM. It's kind of like any RTS game. It's kind of, for me, like especially now, it's kind of like a quick burnout. Where like after a couple hours, it's like, just because of the amount of mentality that's needed to play decently, it's kind of it just burns out quick. So I might be done soon. I've actually been here for almost 3 hours. Man, so I might be done, and maybe I'll launch through the brainless Fortnite for a little bit, and then start painting. Okay, let's reset here. Hand axe, yeah. Oh, I need some houses. It's interesting that it is out of syncing, though. Alright, well, I guess I'm host. No, I don't think the desync logs are that detailed. I don't think it really shows much of anything useful. Obviously there's something going on, but what exactly, I'm not really sure. It's nice to have a weekend off. Don't have to work. Don't have to take care of people. Just take care of you guys. Man, I'd love to go see a Cirque du Soleil show. There was some an hour and a half away. Maybe I should have gone, but when you have kids, I mean, am I gonna pay $100 so my 4-year-old can watch it? Maybe I should have. Oh, one left. Did I finish streaming the tournament that player was winning? I finished the semifinals. But the finals are yet to get played. I don't think they'll be played this weekend. We gotta wait for another person. So they might get played next weekend, and then I will do a recorded game stream of it then. We need one more player. If there's somebody in the chat, get in here. Maybe Radia can get in and show all of us how to play. Oh, we have people accusing each other of out of syncing. Sometimes the game jacks up. Usually there's a reason, though. Shows are very good. Well, thanks, man. I feel like they're going well. 1v1s are definitely a lot easier to like cast than team games, because you can like focus on the two players and like go over their strategies and stuff. As a team games, it's more of just saying what's happening, because you really don't have the time to get into like all of the individual strategies, or even really like specifically look at a player and see he's doing this and that and that. So that's, team games are a lot easier. Or I mean, not team games. 1v1s are a lot easier. Okay, here we go. We got another player. A better caster than the Black Hatter. Well, everybody's got the got their favorites. Better to some, worse to others. It's just different. It's good to have a variety, though, of choices. Kind of, it's like each caster is like a different genre of books. All books, but they're all slightly different. Yeah, definitely people would rather prefer watching 1v1s unless it's like team tournament games. I mean, RTS League actually gets pretty decent viewership, and people actually care quite a bit about it, which is amazing considering there's like no even prize for it. It's just ego. But I guess that goes to show how much ego is in the Age of Mythology community, that they will care that much about a tournament that is purely for ego. Alrighty, I might, if you're up for it, Blossom, I might make this the last game and maybe jump on Fortnite for an hour or so. And then, as I was talking about earlier, I have to tape this room because I will be repainting it this weekend, and no longer will it be the manure-colored walls. I don't even know what color my wife picked out. It's going to be a surprise. Maybe I'll stream myself on my phone painting. I've done that before. Back when I was doing the basement, I did a painting stream of myself, which was sad. It actually got... Okay, I can deal with this map. Anyway, I think like I got just as many viewers watching me paint as I did actually playing, which was a bit sobering. Now let's go for it. Yeah, it's gonna be a different color. I don't even know. That's what the most entertaining part is. I don't even know what color it's going to be. See, on a map like this, though, lure is kind of almost pointless. Kind of relic is right here in front of my base. Improves cavalry speed. Yes. Which relic is this? Dang it, that sucks. Yeah, I probably should have given it to a teammate. But on Marsh, it doesn't really matter anyway. But I guess you could probably do it to a teammate. Look at this crocodile. Is it a crocodile? Yeah, come waddling in. I guess I should pig scout, huh? This crocodile is looking to eat a villager. Why would this other guy think he can get that relic? What's this one? Improves line of sight of buildings. It's not terrible, actually. Well, this one. Too many archer relics now. Okay.
Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα πάνε. Βούλομαι. Λέγε βούλομαι.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Θηρευτής.
It's just 10%. It's not. It's only 10. All of them are 10%. Except for the one that does splits it up, which is 5 and 5.
Έτοιμος. Έτοιμος. Ρητόμος.
Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Έτοιμη. Μεταλλεύς.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Ναι. Ρητόμος.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι, μάλιστα.
Okay, I'm gonna have to grab an early town center though, otherwise they fall too far behind on this high hunt map.
Πρόσεχε. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Μεταλλεύς. Έτοιμη. Έτοιμος.
Ετοίμος. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
Έτοιμη. Θηρευτής. Λέγε.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι.
Oh,
Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι. Έστω.
I guess I'll get the one with more line of sight for buildings.
Πρόσεχε. Βούλομαι. Βρυτόμος.
Λέγε.
I need to get this forward town center too.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε.
I don't have enough gold, so it's kind of a fail.
Έστω.
I have way too much wood.
Πρόσεχε. Έστω. Ναι.
Λέγε βούλομαι. Πάνι.
Έτοιμος. Μάλιστα.
Yeah, sometimes the animation, you're right, kind of jacks stuff up.
Μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα.
How would I build a house instead?
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε.
I don't even have wood for a house.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσεχε. Ναι. Βρυτό. Λέγε. Λέγε. Μάλιστα. Έστω.
Πρόσταγμα. Έστω. Βούλομαι. Έστω. Μεταλλεύς.
Just a slight.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός.
Ετοίμος. Βούλομαι. Μάλιστα. Ναι. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα.
It would have been alright. But I
Βούλομαι. Έστω. Ναι. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε.
jacked up my wood. I put my stable first.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής.
I could have.
Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα. Θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα. Μεταλλεύς.
Πρόσεχε.
Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός.
Λέγε.
Έτοιμη.
Okay, let's get.
Πρόσεχε.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Έστω. Βούλομαι.
When Chrono JJ Jr. start training?
Ορθός. Βούλομαι.
We'll see. I actually though
Πρόσεχε.
got a controller for my Xbox.
Έτοιμη. Έτοιμη. Μάλιστα. Θηρευτής. Πρόσταγμα.
And we are playing Sonic and Rayman today.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Ναι. Μάλιστα. Βούλομαι.
Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Ορθός. Βούλομαι. Πρόσταγμα.
Sea of Thieves. Okay, is that multiplayer?
Ορθός. Πρόσεχε. Μάλιστα, ναι.
Purple is making. Like on the same game system? Yeah, and especially with the Game Pass too. You can often get the Game Pass for like $1. Should upgrade my.
Πρόσταγμα, βούλωμαι,
Λέγε, βούλωμε. Πρόσταγμα, ορθός. Πρόσταγμα,
Oh, you idiot.
πρόσεχε,
Πρόσταγμα θηρευτής.
Oh, I'm gonna be housed in a very short second.
ορθός, ορθός.
Έτοιμη. Πρόσεχε. Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Πρόσταγμα. Μάλιστα. Μάλιστα. Βούλαμε.
Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε, ορθός.
Alright, no big deal.
Πρόσταγμα, πάνω.
Πρόσταγμα. Ναι. Βούλαμε.
πρόσεχε, θηρευτής.
I gotta kill this hippo with my towers.
Πρόσεχε, θηρευτής.
Λέγε. Θηρευτής. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος, μάλιστα.
Πρόσταγμα. Βούλαμε.
Πρόσταγμα, πάνω. Πρόσταγμα, βούλωμε. Λέγε, ορθός. Λέγε, ορθός. Ορθός, ορθός, ορθός. Βούλωμε.
So he's doing a one town center.
Πρόσεχε, μάλιστα.
Έτοιμος. Λέγε, πάνω. Βούλωμε. Βούλωμε. Πάνω. Βούλωμε. Βούλωμε. Πάνω. Βούλωμε. 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 Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Βούλωμε.
Why is there a dead bird there?
Ορθός. Λέγε, πάνω. Βούλωμε. Λέγε, ορθός. Βούλωμε. Χώρο. Χώρο. Βούλωμε. Ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα, μάλιστα. Έστω.
What?
Λέγε,
Έτοιμη.
Πρόσταγμα, θηρευτής.
λέγε, πάνω. Βούλωμε. Μάχη. Λέγε, ορθός. Λέγε, βούλωμε. Ορθός. Ορθός. Βούλωμε. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα, βούλωμε. Πάνω. Βούλωμε. Έτοιμος. Ορθός. Πρόσταγμα, πρόσταγμα. Καλός. Λέγε, εισβολή. Λέγε, ορθός. Καλός. Εισβολή. Εισβολή. Πρόσταγμα. Ορθός. Πάνω. Εισβολή.
What's Perp looking at?
Λέγε, πρόσταγμα. Λέγε,
Not this, clearly.
λέγε, πάνω.
Έτοιμη.
Μάλιστα, ναι. Βούλωμε, ναι. Λέγε, έστω.
They have a few idle bills there. No worries. It was planned.
Ναι, βούλωμε. Πρόσεχε,
Πρόσεχε.
They actually did just go idle, though.
λέγε, θηρευτής.
Πρόσταγμα, ορθός.
Πρόσταγμα, έστω.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Έτοιμος, λέγε, θηρευτής.
Πρόσεχε. Θηρευτής.
Dang it.
Θηρευτής.
Έστω. Πάνω. Βούλωμε. Ορθός. Βούλωμε. Ορθός.
I couldn't. He cast ceasefire, so we cannot fight.
Βούλωμε. Πάνω. Βούλωμε. Βούλωμε. Ορθός.
See if he's smart enough to move his bills.
Ορθός. Έτοιμος. Χώρο. Καλός. Λέγε, χώρο. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε,
The answer to that question is no.
ορθός. Λέγε, μάχη.
Λέγε. Βούλομαι. Βούλομαι.
Λέγε, χώρο. Βούλωμε. Ισμάχη. Χώρο. Πρόσταγμα. Λέγε. Βούλωμε. Πάνω. Καλός. Πρόσταγμα. Βούλωμε. Πρόσταγμα. Πάνω.
I'm the gingerbread man. You can't catch me.
Θηρευτής.
I need some more, slightly more of my... Look at this right here. Can I get in? Carnelations is very strong. Too strong? Maybe. Okay. Purple's dead. Yeah, it's pretty strong. But I go up to this gold mine here. Well, the one town center centaur play is not the play in this situation, especially when you don't centaur the guy you're up against. See if Green is smart enough to move his vills in the time that it took for me to get here. No, in fact, he's actually moving more vills to this place. Look at all the wood I have, or the food and stuff I have. Let's see if he can remicro his chariots. Hey, I score. Just by a little bit. Yeah, the centaur strangle on this map, when you don't do it against your opponent, is not worth it. And we rolled him. So yes, Purple didn't, essentially, he did. Because he sent his centaurs up here, which is not a bad idea, but you leave yourself so open to attack, and especially because he only went one town center, and then he just got absolutely rolled. And he got a huge raid on his wood, and then my huge raid on his food, and that was it for him. And he didn't do enough damage to Zakio. I mean, he would have had to kill like 100 units to damage him. How much more speed does this give? Plus 0.6 speed, and then with the other 0.6 speed is an additional. Man. Alrighty. Take extra coke to raise. Oh man. Okay, this will be the last game, and then I'm done. So which god for the last game? I think that went well. If it would have lasted a little bit longer, I would have gotten even more epic raids. A little bit slow to get those raids started, but we got there. So what god to finish it off? Kronos. Okay. I'm okay with Kronos. What I liked was, like, for all of those raids, the one on purple, he had line of sight of my Hippocon long prior to them showing up. And then even after a ceasefire, he knew they were still there, and the Vills still got attacked. For Ozone, he definitely saw my Hippocon running to his gold mine and didn't run until they were on top of it. And Green, Again, I had line of sight the entire time I ran across the map to the gold mine, and still the villagers were still there. Paying attention to the mini map is very important. Oh, jeez. Sometimes. Look at that chin, though. That is a very strong chin line. Replace more with Radia. Midgard. Kronos can do some things on Midgard. I think this might be a little too high. He's got quite the little Adam's apple, too. Yeah, time shift to dock. Whoa, now look at that. Well, it's going to take a lot of work to time shift it. Norse gods have an advantage? Not really. Oh, dang it. Oh, my thing is bugged. I'll have to fix it shortly. It's usually normal to have lag at the start of the game. You know, it is possible, actually, to do map-based balance changes and just put it right in the map script. Hold on, I need to restart my restream. A little bit of idle time, but not too bad. Host it. Sneak handicap on. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna go at the Norse. Yeah, there are some people on Voobly who will turn cheats on in rated. Really are jerks. Yeah, that is. Yeah, as soon as they use the one cheat, you use the one. To get yourself an instant win. For some reason, they think that most people aren't going to realize, wow, he's just now getting his duck up again. I feel like 430 is the better advance, actually. Might not have. Actually won't have enough food to advance. Yeah, I'll be alright.
Herr Joes.
Yuji, Osto, Yuji, Mos Intem.
Alrighty. Kaylee's now about to get the bad news that he's getting.
Bureg. Skopo.
He might not have this scouted.
Herr Joes.
Alright, is he disconnecting now that he saw that?
Mos Intem.
This is called pulling the plug when the forward build is seen.
Herr Joes. Eschlo. Herr Joes. Yuji. Yuji.
Well, it's a good idea. Furious Loki is taking one for the team. Alrighty, well, I think we'll end it on this sour note, but okay. We'll just save and we'll end it at this. It could be the worst Nick I ever saw. Which Nick are you talking about? Where did Gordage do? Is that like one of those automatic nicks that you get when you like register online? Anyway. We will call it a night, I think. So for all of you that were watching and tuning in for the Friday night into Saturday action, I appreciate it. And I will probably be on to some tomorrow night at the same time. RTS League should start this upcoming Monday, I believe. No, I didn't arrest anyone tonight because I'm here, not working. But you're welcome, my son Groided. The only person I came close to arresting was Ozone, because I think I absolutely throttled him in every game we were opponents. So Ozone got smacked hard tonight. But that's it. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Tomorrow night should be on, and probably the next night as well. I'll be around too, so I might try to find some recorded games to cast, maybe something. I don't know. We'll see. But that is it. Poggly Woggly says Furious Loki is awarded 7 points. Toggly Woggly loses 7 points. Anyway, what game? You can citizen arrest. I kind of had that the other night actually. Had some clown did an armed robbery at a gas station with a knife, and for some reason decided to do it when there was people sitting in a car right in front of the gas station that watched him walk in with a mask on, which, you know, this guy's walking on with a mask into the gas station. So they called us while the guy was actually still in the store, and then one of the drunken fools in the car chased the guy all the way down the street in the backyard. So that when we showed up, he was like, he's over here in the bushes. He's over here in the bushes. So yeah, the drunken fool ended up being the hero. And the moral of the story, guys, if you're going to rob a gas station or any store, make sure there aren't customers outside watching you walk in with your mask on. You know, sometimes preparation is key when it comes to having successful missions. And this was one that preparation a little bit down. But yeah, so that's it. I'm an accomplice now. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch all you guys later. Have a good night or a good day wherever you are. And I should be on about this time tomorrow. And that's it. Toodaloo. Appreciate every single one of you. Bye.